So yesterday I announced my candidacy for mayor of New York. My platform, like me, is short. No limits to soda, salt, or sugar. And mandatory prison for competitive cyclists in Central Park. And club DJs who don't have real jobs. I will also ban parades, pigeons, and BO. I've already received key endorsements. My mom, Ambassador John Bolton, Eric Bolling. I've been told Mr. Bolling has offered me his beach house as campaign headquarters, as well as back rubs for me and my staff. Thanks, Eric, but that seems a little much. Anyway, my big point is that anyone is better than Anthony Weiner, and it's not just because of the pictures. It's because he thinks he can still run after the pictures, and that he only fessed up really because he was caught. So forget the pictures. It's about principles. But look, the last person I'd want running New York City is me, because sadly, I am normal. Almost normal.
I was going to say.
Normal people know to stay out of government. It wasn't always like this. People who ran for office often kept their real jobs. Politics was something done on the side, like coworkers.
Oh, my God.
Now, politics has become the brass ring. Candidates are vacant vessels, engineering careers to secure lifelong status. See Clinton, Obama, and Clinton again. To them, the private sector is alien. So we're left with a wiener who thinks real work is for suckers and that moral authority comes from votes. And that's really what this is about. Power without achievement, commanding people's respect when you know in your heart it's undeserved. But maybe it's just easier to be elected to serve than to actually earn that privilege.
Did you see my
No weenies allowed. I like that.
What, let me see it.
No weenies allowed.
We'll go with that.
Yes, yeah, I think that's what it is.
You'd roast him in a race.
Oh, very good.
Saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm glad you missed it.
I remember.
There are so many on Twitter, my friend.
It's
There are
awesome.
I can't repeat half of them. But
It's I have no political experience, but should that matter, Andrea? You've run campaigns.
It doesn't matter. Just look at the cast of characters in Washington, D.C. right now, or maybe in the White House.
Yeah.
Greg, I think you'd be awesome. You have my vote, absolutely. I don't understand, though, why women in New York City like Anthony Weiner. It is baffling that the Weiner is rising in the polls. There's another one.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. And now there's Women for Weiner. I'm not making it up, but there's an organization led by his wife who says women should get around the Weiner.
Look, it only took a matter of time before you got to Bob. Look at Bob.
You know, I had a candidate once for governor who said, who that's going named, who said, the only way I'm going to get beat, Bob, is with a dead woman or a live boy. And he was right, although he did go to prison eventually.
His rise in the polls is actually quite remarkable, given that there are so many other people who've been running for a while. So
Yes.
Christina Quinn, and she must not be well liked, I guess, in New York.
No, she just said yesterday he's been only going to run running advertisements. It'll tell you something about ads and politics, and particularly turnout in New York is notoriously low. It doesn't take much. We could elect him. I'm telling you, we could elect him.
We could elect Greg. We could elect Greg if we all got together and actually worked hard. We could make some signs.
Against this
Eric already
crowd?
has a start on the arts and crafts part.
It's from SpongeBob. Do you know that?
First of all,
Yes.
it would take off. It would be a sort of a cult thing to do. You'd get huge votes out of Greenwich Village. I mean,
Why the Village, Bob? What are you saying?
I just said that's where stranger people are who might vote. But I tell
What's your
you,
policy on off-leash dog parks?
I think I encourage off-leash dog parks because it gets those people together and away from the rest of us.
What's the DR Dem-Republican split in New York?
Oh my gosh, I think it's like 80-20 or something like
Now
that.
that would be a coup.
It's-
to win New York.
I would run as an independent.
It's huge.
Right.
Yes.
Well, remember Bloomberg did that, so there's room for you there. We could run you as anything.
But now people are saying, like Tina Brown came out and she said the best thing to happen to anybody would be a sex scandal. Politicians need
Yes.
them.
Oh,
So
please
Greg,
don't.
we need a Gutfeld sex
I'm
scandal.
working on it,
Has
believe me.
anybody ever wondered why women, when these male politicians get in so much trouble, their wives stand next to them on the podium and
Yes.
say, "Gee, I'm going to forgive you"?
And why do women
called
vote
power. They
ought to
for
pull
men
Loretta
like
Bobbitt
Bill
on it,
Clinton
what they ought to
and
do.
Anthony Weiner?
You did have that incident back in 1997.
We weren't going to bring that up, and the court records are sealed.
No,
Ironic
no longer.
that I use the word seal. All right, coming up, a 12-year-old girl is kicked off her football team. What could be the reason? You'll have to stick around to find out. That's called a tease, people. Get used to it.